Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I cannot believe Sunday is almost over. I have been running all weekend. Let me tell you. First and foremost, I've been running in and out of the rain all weekend. Was it a basketball tournament Friday, Saturday? No, sorry, Saturday, Sunday. And I can tell you this, the weather wasn't the best. The games were fun though. It's the start of the AAU season. It's a busy time of the year for me, for my family, my husband specifically because he coaches, but it's still a lot of fun. But as I said last week, I was going to come on and show my cross stitch haul. I don't have much. I am a beginner, but I do have some things that I have been eyeing, some projects that I've been working on, and I have some plans for what I want to do for the rest of the year. So hopefully you have time to sit back, relax, and just kind of take the journey with me. I am a beginner, but I absolutely love new things. I love challenges. And when I see something that looks really good, I want to try it. So that's kind of led me to this whole cross stitch journey. The Lone Star Retreat 2 years ago, I want to say, was my first time going. And it was sort of a mix of diamond painters and cross stitchers. And I have to tell you, the cross stitching was just absolutely phenomenal. Diamond painting too, but I am a diamond painter. So to see cross stitching, oh my goodness, I said to myself, I want to do that one day. And I'm still saying that today, but I can tell you this, I'm going to get good because I really, really love it. The artwork is just exquisite. I know it takes practice, but I'm ready for that journey. So I hope you guys are ready to kind of take that journey with me. So let me get right into it. Today, I'm probably going to do this in two parts, but today we'll just call this FlossTube number 1, level beginner. So what do you start off with? I said to myself, do I show them my charts? Do I show them all the accessories? Let me just start with a whip that I'm currently working on. I think that'll be the best place to start. So I am a fan of Stitching with the Housewives. I really enjoy their YouTubes. Priscilla and Chelsea, I think they are very, very tight knit as a family, and it kind of reminds me of my family. Me and my mother's relationship were very close, and I love watching them, whether it's Fridays or Saturdays, Sundays if I'm catching up. I love watching Priscilla and Chelsea. And Chelsea just had a little baby girl, Zinnia, and she's just adorable. And she has Cash, and I love seeing Cash on the show. And I love to see Chelsea as she was going through becoming a mom for the second time. She is just glowing. So again, Stitching with the Housewives, I feel was right for me. Their charts are very sort of easy to read, very easy to read. You can get them in PDF or you can get them in hard copy. I would say for me, they don't do too well in Pattern Keeper and or the version for Apple, which I believe is called Markup XP or RXP, something like that. But I do like the printed out charts, and I do like to bring it up in my iBooks and or Goodreader because you can look at it that way as well, and you can still mark off if you want to use an electronic. But I am a paper girl. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I still love my paper. I'll probably do a YouTube video on sort of planning because I am a planner as well. But I love my paper, so paper charts I am fine with. So let me just start with my first one. First and foremost, let me just tell you guys a little bit about this. So Blingy. Love, love, love this company. This is a small project bag. Of course, blue is my favorite color. Love blue. Blue is my favorite color. So this is sort of blue, purplish. It has golds in it, and I absolutely love it. This here, and let me give you their information, and I will make sure I put it in the description as well. It's So Blingy. Follow us on Instagram for products and new releases. It's So Blingy 5473 at gmail.com. That is their email. Instagram, I believe it's just So Blingy 5473. All right. So you can email, let them know if you're interested in something, and they'll get back to you. They have some fabulous products. So I am actually working on a few Stitching with the Housewives. And as I go through, let me just say that if it's not within season, I kind of get bored with it. So I absolutely love Christmas. Christmas in July, I'll get back to some of the Christmas charts that I was working on for Stitching in the Housewives. But I love what's in season. So right now, I am part of FatQuarterShop's I believe it's called Saying with the Seasons. I'll look it up exactly, or I'll put it in the description. And it is, you know what? It's not in this bag. It's in another bag. Let me take you through that one first. It's in this bag here. So this is actually a club with FatQuarterShop, through FatQuarterShop, Stitching with the Housewives. You sign up for it. It's a monthly club. And what you get is you get this bag. You get this, I'm going to call it a zipper fob. Inside here, this is the project that I'm working on. So I'll show you really quickly. I can't show you the pattern, but I can show you what you get. It's called, there it is. It's called Sayings of the Season. All right. Sayings of the Season. And in this, you get the pattern as well as a few other things. So I can show you this page. So here is, on this side here, everything's backwards. Here is the pattern here. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's finished. Of course, they show it to you very nicely. It's how they finish it. And they talk about how they finish it in this booklet. So what this comes with is you get Classic Colorworks thread, okay, which is on this side here. You get the threads for your project. You get the 28 count black Monaco, as well as the pattern. You also get other products to finish your piece with. So again, I can't show you the pattern. I'm just trying to see if there is a copy of or a picture of the fabric. Yes, here we go. So you get a picture of the fabric, okay, that comes with it. And if you look at the finishing piece, you have the piece, and it's probably over some type of sticky board. I haven't gotten to the part of finishing yet, but when I do, I'll make sure I come on and show you guys how I finished it. And then you get the fabric that goes behind. They also give you information about the piece that they finished it on, which I absolutely love. And majority of the products come from Hobby Lobby, which is great because Hobby Lobby is pretty much everywhere. So you can find the actual pieces that they use to finish the project, which I think is worthwhile because trying to run around and figure out how to finish something can be very difficult. Now, I'm a new stitcher. Remember that. So I do have a small start, and here it is. So hopefully you guys will take the journey with me. My plan is to cross stitch Sundays and Mondays. With that said, I'll probably be a week behind in showing you guys my progress. I did not cross stitch today because I had a lot going on this weekend, but this is a small start. And I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out, do I like hoops? Do I like Q-snaps, or do I like to stitch in hand? Right now, stitch in hand is winning, but I still try until I get the hang of it. But it's a lot of fun. When I stitch, I kind of sit back. And again, I have to tell you guys, I got to bring it back. I got to bring it back. This is huge for me. It's a magnifier. So when I stitch, if you can see here, all right, I'm looking through the magnifier, and it's about right here when I stitch. I turn the light on, right, and I can see these holes as if they were just like, boom, right in my face. So it's easy for me to see the holes. And I also put like a white cloth down, like a white towel or a white sheet, something white, because it shines through the black. All right. And that's 28 count black Monaco, but that comes inside the kit as well. Here is the fabric that came with it. All right. I'm not nearly ready for that. Oh, and you know what? This is this a quarterly? This is a quarterly, sorry, not monthly. This is a quarterly club. So I get this every quarter. So I should have one. Actually, I do have one coming if it's not here already for the next season. So this was for spring, and I probably have summer in my packages in the front of the home. So I'll get to those next week. I'm a little behind in opening my things. But that is FatQuarterShop, and that's a Stitching with the Housewives. I absolutely love their patterns. Their patterns are easy to read. You can pretty much get DMC for your thread, and or Classic Colorworks is what they use. So I was actually in the Classic Colorworks club with FatQuarterShop for about a year. So I was kind of like just building up my stash of thread. And I don't know if I told you guys already, when I jump into something, I like to research it first. I like to try and gather all the things I think I may need. And then once I'm ready, I pull everything out and then I begin the project. So I've had thread building up for about, I want to say 8 months. Then I start buying patterns. The patterns aren't expensive at all. You can get a PDF pattern for about $4.99 in some cases. They do have sales on FatQuarterShop, and some of them cost a little bit more, but you can really just spend as little as $4, as much as $11 or $12. So I absolutely enjoy this club though, because everything I need comes in the box. All right, project bag, Monaco, classic colorworks thread, as well as your finishing fabric and your pattern. Love it. And don't forget the zipper fob. All right, so let's move that one over. Now let me go back. All right, again, I enjoy Stitching with the Housewife. So I'm going to start there because I actually started to buy Stitching with the Housewife patterns probably last year, towards the end of last year. But this year I said to myself, I'm going to split my time between diamond painting and cross stitch. And I really do enjoy cross stitch. It gives me an opportunity to sit back, relax, and I can sit and just stitch. And again, it's slow and I have a hard time sitting still. I'll be honest. I'm always moving. I always have a lot of things to do, but it's slowed me down and it's allowed me to do something that I really do enjoy. I really do enjoy it. So I want to show you a few patterns that I have, and I got all these patterns from FatQuarterShop. So here's one. And again, I can't show you the actual pattern, right? I can just show you the picture of it. This one is Be My Valentine. This is a PDF. Again, I'm a paper girl. They're on my iPad. They're on my computer. They're on my iPhone. Whether I'm traveling or whether I'm home, I can pull them up. But I still do like my paper. I just do like my paper. And as you can see, here is the list of threads that you need. You can do Classic Colorworks or you can do the DMC equivalent. And all their work is on 28 count Monaco so far from what I've pulled up. This is 28 count Monaco, and I believe this is 28 count white Monaco. All right, so that's that one. Now, this one I didn't stitch, so I plan on stitching this next year. Let's see if I can get the glare away here. There you go. Next year when it's in season for Valentine's Day. All right, so let's move that one there. Now, the next one I actually started this year, and this is called Be Mine. This one was fun because, again, as a new stitcher, I tend to go in and I go in for the big. I want the big patterns. I want to do a sampler. Oh my God, I absolutely love samplers. We're going to talk about that later. But I said to myself, you know what? I need to build up. I need to make sure that I understand the stitches. I know how to stitch before I try to do a big piece. Now, I can start a big piece, but I'd rather just get the hang of it with the smaller pieces. And then after I do X amount of small pieces, begin to work on the bigger pieces. But I'll tell you, this one's fun. Now and again, it's not finished. I did start it and I'll show you. I actually tried to go with something a little bit different. I went to, I believe, Michael's, and I purchased these. They're sort of like frames, right? And it started. So I'm not done yet. I still have a little bit left, but I think it's a pretty good start. This was a lot of fun to do, and I'm going to try and finish this one. I still have like these little things here I have to put around the top, and there's some other stitches that go over here and over here. So maybe about an hour or two, I can finish this. And then I'm going to find something to finish it on. So I'll do something probably similar to the picture, but as you can see in the picture, they did this piece on a round. You see it there? They did it on a round. I forgot what they call these things. It'll come to me like a round sticky board, but mine is square. But I got something in mind that I'm going to do for it. But again, it's out of season, so I may just finish it and put it in a container and then pull it back out next year and finish it. So my plan is to probably put this on something, put a bow at the top, and maybe put some like fake roses on the side and around the bottom, but I'll figure that out. But again, I probably will not get back to this until next season. All right, now here we go. This one I absolutely love. This is called pansy seeds. Again, all these patterns are on FatQuarterShop. I got them all from FatQuarterShop, and they don't cost a lot. I think this one was $4.99 as well. And this one here, I've started, but I have a small start, and that's what I have in my So Blingy bag. All right, So Blingy, again, great company. Their products are absolutely fabulous. So I'll show you my start. And this one I'm actually stitching in hand. That's what it looks like so far. And my plan is to finish this one this month. So I'll take you guys along for the journey. I'm thinking maybe not next week because it's Mother's Day, but maybe the week after. Maybe I'll do like a whip and chat, or I'll do a live and I'll actually cross stitch. I just have to figure out the setup so you guys can see it as I'm stitching. But this one is fun. And again, small start, and I'm stitching in hand, but it's a start. So if you're looking at the picture, I am at the top here. All right, I'm doing where it says pansy. That's where I'm at. But my goal is to finish this one this month. And when I say finish it, I want to stitch it, and I would actually finish it on a piece as well. That's pansy seeds. And a lot of these use the same classic colorwork colors, which I like too. So like this one has bamboo, 4-leaf clover, queen bee, and a few others that I'm going to show you have some of the same colors. All right, so that's pansy seeds. So after pansy seeds, I'm going to do this one. Now, I went to a virtual retreat 2 weeks ago. So much fun. And I have to have another FlossTube to talk about Annabella's virtual retreat. It was my first one I went to. It was 2 weeks ago, and it was so much fun. And Priscilla Blaine from Stitching with the Housewives was there, which was so cool. You know, I got a chance to kind of be in a chat room with her with a bunch of other stitchers, but she released this one, which was part of the retreat, the virtual retreat that we went to. You can get this now on FatQuarterShop. All right, it's so cool. I'm going to stitch this one this year too because I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And if you check out Priscilla and Chelsea's YouTube channel, you'll see how they finished this one. It's gorgeous. And again, so if you look at the colors here, it uses Classic Colorworks or DMC, Baking Tin, Black Coffee, 4-leaf clover, Queen Bee, Tropical Paradise, Priscilla's Peppermint. So here, the one that I just talked about, Pansy Seed, you have Queen Bee, you have 4-leaf clover. So those are two flosses that you can use for both of these. All right. So now I'm just going to show you a few more because I want to stitch all of these. But I do think realistically this year, I'm just going to do the two. I'm going to do Pansy Seeds, and I'm going to do the one that says Cross Stitcher. And then I'm going to switch and go to a few other things. And I'm going to do the Saying of the Seasons, the one that I showed you that's in the project bag, right? I'm going to do that one. The summer one is coming out too. So I want to do the spring one and I want to do the summer. So I think that'll probably take me through to October, to be honest with you, with my diamond painting and some of the other projects that I have. But then next year I have, so cute, Zinnia Seeds. That one's so cute. So my goal is by spring of next year that I'll have what they call the seed collection done. That's my goal. So I might stitch this. You know, I do a lot of travel, and stitching is a lot easier to take with you rather than a diamond painting. So I plan on stitching when I go on planes or when I go to tournaments with my husband, and there's a lot of downtime. So during that downtime, instead of me being on my phone and working, I will definitely be stitching. Look at this one. Absolutely love it. Forget Me Not Seeds. Gorgeous. Again, blue's my favorite color. I had to get this one. I mean, their charts are just so beautiful, and they're easy. They're easy to read. You don't have a lot of intricate stitches. It's stuff that I can do. So I'm really happy about that as I learn. And again, I am a quick learner. I like challenges. My goal is to stitch enough. So by, I'm going to say my birthday, which is October, I want to start a red sampler. And I am really, really excited about that. And I cannot wait to share that progress. And I'm hoping you guys will come along for the fun with me. All right. So Forget Me Not. Love it. And again, common colors. It has bamboo and little sprout, but the other two colors, blue corn and morning glory, are different. And there's 9 times out of 10, there is a DMC conversion. Now on this one, oh, there is. Yep, there's a DMC conversion down here. So again, you can still go with DMC or you can do Classic Colorworks. All right, check out this one. Love it. Watermelon seeds. Love this one. So cute. This one uses bamboo, queen bee, ribbon red, and a few others. Love it. Love, love, love it. So I have all these in a binder. I just pulled them out so I can show you guys. Look at this one. Daisy seeds. So cute. They're all on 28 count Monaco, but I'm going to use white Monaco on mine. All right, now, so that's the seed collection that I'm going to do. My goal is to get all these done by next spring. But for this year, again, I'm going to do cross stitcher, which is this one here, as well as pansy seeds, which is this one here. All right, and I'm going to, I don't know about this. I'll probably finish the stitching on it, but I'm not going to finish it until next year because it's out of season and it's just kind of doesn't have my interest right now. So those are what I'm using sort of to build my stitching skill. And let me just talk a little bit about a few YouTubers as well as a few others that I watch and it really gets me excited about stitching. First, I'm going to start with Shalene Tolan. I love Shalene. Her stitching to me is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. She's well organized. She comes on, she shows her stitches, she shows her whips. And last year, I think she had a new start every day. Correct me if I'm wrong, Shalene, if you ever look at this. I think it was a new start every day. And I followed her last year. I binge watched a lot of her stuff only because when I travel, you know, I couldn't watch it. She does it every day. She has a show every day. She talks about her stitching as well as other things. And then she has a FlossTube where she shows everything. And it's just awesome. And she really sparked my interest in stitching again. And then she has these sort of what she calls like stitchy times, right? With her, a group of followers and friends. And she'll invite you if you're interested. And she invited me and I went to one. Hopefully I'll get a chance to go to another one this year. And I love just watching folks stitch. I love it. I mean, I'm a talker. I probably talk the whole time while they stitch, but it was a lot of fun for me. All right, so let me move some of this out of the way so I can show you some other things. And if you want to see how Classic Colorworks come, they come on these little cards here with the color and the strands of floss. All right. Lots of fun. Don't forget So Blingy. Oh, while I have So Blingy in my head, they also have these light pad covers. And I use this too when I work on Black Monaco. I kind of sit it down and then you can see the light come through the holes. It's so much easier for my eyes anyway. So I use this small light pad. Got it off of Amazon. And if you take a look, their products are just gorgeous. Light pad goes in here. Little cleaning cloth, which is mine that I had. All right, it's a Velcro. It's great. And I love things that coordinate. I think I have 3 or 4 of their, I have 4 of their products. I also have, not cross stitch related, but it's for diamond painting pins. But it's so awesome. I just have to show it. It's so awesome. Love it. Okay, and don't get, you can repurpose it. You know, you can lay your threads down in here. And you, matter of fact, let me see something here. I think that I just, see, sometimes I just stumble on things. Look at that. Look at that. See that? I could throw that right in here like this. And I can fold that up. My threads go right in there. And it all matches. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, that is so perfect. That is so perfect. And guess what else? These fit perfectly inside here. Look at that. Oh, gosh. Love it. So I'm going to repurpose that. I have to get me another one. All right, so we're going to put that away. I want to show you guys a couple other things. All right. So stitching with the housewives, I absolutely love their patterns. You will see me working on their patterns. I will show my progress. Hopefully you guys will stitch along with me. Sit that down here. All right. I want to show you a few other things. Now, my goal, like I said, is to, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. One more thing. So this project bag is from Needle and Bone, Tanya Reeves. Tanya Reeves, sorry. Rivas. Sorry, Tanya. Girl, I'm bad with names. So this is from Needle and Bone. Absolutely love it. So as a little girl, I'm just going to let you guys know, Strawberry Shortcake was my favorite character along with Tweety Bird. All right. You might know my age when I say that, but I'm proud of it. Love it. So I have one more stitching with the housewives in here. And I have two. I have one here and I have one inside. So again, this is more Christmas related, which is why it's in the bag. But I want to tell you this. I cannot wait to do this. I think I'm going to do this for Christmas in July. I love anything that has Believe on it. Okay. I love this. I'm going to stitch this in July. I actually dyed this fabric. So Priscilla and Chelsea has a YouTube with Kimberly from FatQuarterShop where they show you how to dye fabric. Oh my goodness. So this is dyed with, I believe it's Aqua Rit dye. I got the dye from Hobby Lobby, like $3 a bottle. I bought white Monaco, 28 count, and I dyed it. I did not know it was that simple. So I was like, yes. So that's what I'm going to use to do Believe. Okay. So that'll be in July. Now I did start a Christmas one. All right. I did start one. Here's my start. And I'm going to do this in July as well. I won't get this one done, but at least I'll start it. And maybe November, December, I'll be able to get it done. I'll show you what the pattern looks like. Or at least the picture. I can't show you the pattern, but I can show you the picture. Here it is. It was a market release in 2023. It's called Jingle Bell Cafe by Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla Blaine. Love it. Absolutely love it. And I have all the threads in here. They're here. Again, Classic Colorworks. And then I have two that are, one is DMC because they did not have, I believe it was Little Sprout. So I had to get the DMC conversion. But now I have Little Sprite, so I can, Little Sprout. So I can actually use the Classic Colorworks. But these are the threads. Oh, I absolutely love it. And what I try to do is I try to get the threads that I'm going to need for a project right away so I can have it all. So when I'm ready, I can just pick it up and go. Oh, let me show you these little needle minders. First of all, this is a cover minder. I got these from, there we go, from Diamond Art Club. So Diamond Art Club had an Advent box. I got these from the Advent box. This one here, let's see. I think this is from the Uncrafty Crafter. And I will link all the information for everybody that I'm talking about. And don't get me, guys, if I butcher your name. I'll get it right. All right. So those are still Stitching with the Housewives, but those are Christmas patterns. Okay. Now, again, I like the stitch in season. So here's one that I purchased in 2023. And my plan is to start this year. Will I finish it? I don't know. Most likely, I'll probably start it towards the end of October, maybe about the third week of October. I don't think I'll finish it, but at least I'll start it this year with the goal of finishing it in 2025. Okay. That's Primrose Cottage Stitches. And I believe I got this from, I want to say FatQuarterShop or 123 Stitch. I'll have to look it up. All right. This one here, I want to build up to this. Now, I don't plan on doing this until I get a bit more comfortable with stitching. And when I say that, I'm going to give myself 6 months. I believe I'll be able to finish something like this in 2025. I'll be ready. It doesn't have a lot of specialty stitches. I'm looking at the back of it. It has a few long stitches, but it doesn't look like it has a lot of specialty stitches. So this is a spring Quaker, and I want to do this one so bad, but this one will be 2025. All right. That's why it's in this folder here. These are future patterns. This one here, I want to show this because I love it. Now, I got to ask my friend Sue Bell. She got these for me. She went to a retreat and she knew I would like it. She called me up and was like, hey, you want some project bags? And I'm like, of course I do. And that's what friends do, right? She bought them for me. She's a really, really good friend. She's a bestie. Sue Bell, thank you. So she got me this project bag, and I'm sorry, I don't know which from, but Sue will tell me, and I'll tell you guys the next time I come on. Okay. So in this here, I have to show this because I absolutely love this. Botanical Bee. Love it. It is gorgeous. Hands-on design. This was a 2024 market release. I will be completing this. I'm going to start this month. Now, I do have the DMC conversion for this, but I want to get the call for, and it calls for weeks dyeworks threads. So I am going to go on to FatQuarterShop, and I'm going to get weeks dyeworks because I want mine to have the same coloring, the same variation that the picture has. Now, I did not get the called for thread, which is 32 count Juniper Fabrics by Stephanie. But what I did get was this hand dyed 16 count Ada cotton. And it's a fat quarter by Fiber on a Whim. Hopefully you guys can see that. There it is. And I believe I got this from, I'll double check. I got this from FatQuarterShop. I believe I got this from FatQuarterShop. So I will be starting this month. I'm going to start this as soon as I get the floss. I will be ordering this week. So I'll probably have it next week, but I will be starting this. And I'm hoping if I have a good Sunday where I can sit down and stitch for a good 5-6 hours, I can get this done over 2-3 sittings. Remember, I'm new, so I'm a little slow, but I really want to get this one done. I love it. Okay. So that's in this project bag here. A lot of fun. All right. Now, I did get some haul this week. I had some things come in. Another project bag from Needle and Bones. I will link Tanya Rivas information in the description. This is gorgeous. It is a perfect bag for spring. Don't know what I'm going to put in it yet, but I'm sure I'll find some things. All right. Love it. It's gorgeous. Okay. This is another Needle and Bones bag. It's not new, but it's recent. Her work is so good. Just quality. You can go on her Facebook, which I'll make sure I put in the description. I don't have anything in here yet. This will be for my next project. I even have a hoop in here already. And I know exactly what project I'm going to put in here. I'm hoping that project is in here. I didn't pull it stuff out yet, but I did cut it open. Let's see. This is from 1, 2, 3 stitch. I do get quite a bit from there. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Just so you can see how it comes. Okay. All right. So here's another. I've been wanting to get this. This is, oh my goodness. I love hands-on design as well. So I think my two favorites right now is Stitching with the Housewives and hands-on design. Okay. So I was watching, this is called Spring Folk, and this is a market release for 2024. All right. So the called for is 32 count driftwood Belfast linen. And I believe, so when I went on 1, 2, 3 stitch, there's an option where you can just select all. It'll give you the fabric, the threads, and the pattern. And that's what I did. So here is, oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. Here is the fabric. Now, I've never stitched on 32 count. I can't wait to do this one. Again, I'm going to do the 2 Stitching with the Housewives, and then I'm going to do Spring Folk. And I believe Hands-On Design is coming out with a Summer Folk as well. I think it's all 4 seasons. I will be getting all 4 because I absolutely love it. And this is 1/8 yard, 32 count Stormy Night Belfast linen, 13 by 18. And I just got to see something because I cannot see those holes right now. I cannot. Oh, I can see them. I can see them. Oh, that's so great. Listen, you have to have a magnifier, okay? Art.com. Use my card, my coupon code, RBLING for additional 10% off. And this is on sale right now, and I believe for $30.99. $30.99. It is well worth it. I can see these holes as if they're right here. They're right here. Gorgeous. That's perfect for me. I want to start it right now. Oh, my God. Do you guys get like that? I mean, I thought diamond painting was bad. Stitching is the same way. Oh my gosh. I see the patterns, and the patterns are so much cheaper than diamond paintings. And I'm just like, oh, I just got to have it. You can only do so much, right? I say the same thing with diamond painting. I can only do so much. Why do I need to buy so much? I don't. I think we just get hooked into sort of the glamour of the picture, the colors, just gorgeous. I just got to have it. No, you don't. We don't have to have it. All right. But at least people come to my house. I got a lot of stuff I can get people to do. So there's the linen. And I believe this is the thread pack. Now, here's the thing. Let me see. Let me just make sure because I had ordered some other things as well. Let me see. All right. So I'm going to open this up. I can't show you the pattern, but I just want to look at the thread. Yeah, it is. It is. It's the thread for it. I can see a couple of them right there. It's definitely the thread. Yep. All right. So I'm not going to open it, but here's the threads. Am I going to put them on floss drops and all that good stuff? No. I'll probably put them in. I have floss bags. I'll put them in floss bags. I will write the number on it, and I'll put them on a binder clip. I just don't want to spend a lot of time bobbinating and all that fun stuff, right? Classic Colorworks, Week Side Works, when you get what they call fancy floss, they come on little cards with a little hole, so you can just put them all on a binder clip. So that is perfect. Goes with that. I got some needles here, some tapestry needles. Those are the kind of needles you need. I don't need them, but I just got some. Okay. Now, spool huggers. Don't ask me why I got this. I probably was talking to somebody and they told me I needed. I don't even have floss on a spool. But maybe I'll need them in the future. They didn't cost a lot. And I got a 6x6 Q-snap. I needed a smaller one. I have a couple of 8x8s, and I believe I have an 11x11, a couple of 11x11s. But again, I'm not sure if I like hoops, Q-snaps. I know I like stitching in hand. But this is linen, and this will be my first time stitching on linen. And linen, I really need to pull it tight so I can see the holes. So again, I'm pretty excited about this haul. Excited to get started there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that in this project bag. So I'm going to put my fabric in here. And I believe I'm going to take this hoop out. So I'm not going to use a hoop on this. I'm going to use, I already have a needle minder in here. Isn't that cute? Oh, my nose is itching. Allergies. All right. You guys remember Bewitched with Tabitha? She twinkle her nose. That's how I feel right now. I'm going to put my linen in here. I'm going to actually keep my linen in the bag, but my pattern. And just to let you guys know, I photocopy the pattern because I want to keep the integrity of the pattern. I don't want to mess it up. So I photocopy it. Then if I mess up, I just take another copy. All right, I'll put these needles in here. I'll put the threads in here. And I'll put the Q-snap. Oh, I'll tell you, my nose is itching. It's that linen. And I think I'm ready to go there. I don't know what made me buy these full huggers, but I'll bless somebody with them. Or maybe I'll figure out why I need them or when I need them. So they, like I said, they didn't cost a lot. So I'll move those over to the side. So this I can get rid of. This I can get rid of. All right, there is 2 more things I want to show you. Okay, so here's one. Now, I just want to show you some things I want to lead up to. I purchased this from Market, I believe, last year. I can't remember. I got this at the Lone Star Retreat, but I can't remember who made it. I'll have to ask, and I'll tell you guys at a later time. But here, I purchased the thread pack. Oh, gosh. I just love, love, love samplers. I love this. I want to do this right now, but I'm not ready for it yet. I still need a little bit more time. But this is gorgeous. So again, 2025, 2026. Humming of the Bees, a blackbird design. I absolutely love this. But when I open it, oh, it's intimidating. Just a little. But I'm going to figure it out. One day I'm going to open it and know exactly what to do. Some of it I know what to do. But in other instances, I'm like, what in the world? Oh my gosh, they even show you the original. Wow. That is just gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that. That's the original. So this is a reproduction of the original. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. But there are some specialty stitches in here, which I don't know how to do yet. But that's one of the reasons why I go to retreats, because my stitchy friends can show me how. They have a Smyrna cross, which I watched the video to see how you make the Smyrna cross. They also have some colors that I don't recognize. So I'll see what, but they also have DMC conversions. So I will, again, ask my stitchy friends, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Not ready for it yet, but I will get to it. Okay. Put the threads back. As you can see, there's no Q-snap or anything in here because I'm not ready for it yet. So I will just file that one away. Now, this one I want to show you because this is what really, really got me interested. So after I came back from the retreat, like I said, it was like 2 years ago, I was on YouTube and I found Nicola Parkman. Is it Nicola? I wrote her name down. Yes, Nicola Parkman. And she's from Hands Across the Sea Samplers. I absolutely love samplers. And I want to have a wall of red samplers, a small wall. And it's going to take me years to build up to it. But let me just show you this book. This book was released 2023 Market. And again, I researched because I know some folks said, well, how'd you get that? I got it because I waited for the market release and I went and purchased. Is that not exquisite? I cannot wait to be able to stitch this. I'm going to start this for my birthday. And when I say that, there's a series of red samplers in here. They're small ones, so I don't have to do a really big one. I could do a small one. But my goodness, will you look at this? That is just gorgeous. Ugh. Dedicated to every little girl who ever held a needle and thread. And do you know, if you look at the history, so I live near Lancaster, PA. So the Quaker history, a lot of stitching. These girls were 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. 11, maybe the oldest I've seen was 12, stitching like this. Oh, the history is just amazing. It really is. It's so interesting. Like 7 years old, stitching like that. Holy moly. And again, this is the original. What you see on the front is a reproduction. This is just gorgeous. So within the book, there's several patterns, okay? And it gives you the history of who originally stitched it. Like this first one right here is a small one. I can do this. So the stitch count is 326 by 260, not that small, but it was stitched by Emma, looks like Looper, in 1849. Now this is on a 48 count. That's too small for my eyes. I'll probably have to do 32 count. And it's only 2 threads. It's DMC 498. Schoolhouse Red Gloriana threads. Is actually, now this I can do because this is just straight cross stitch. Yes. It's a little bit bigger than I thought. But I'm going to do this. And I'm going to start this on my birthday. Yeah, it's a little bigger than I thought, but that's okay. But what I love about this book, it gives you the history of who stitched it, when they stitched it. Oh, and this one right here. Now, this one I can do. This one is not even a half a page. Oh, it's gorgeous. This is the one I'm going to do. Oh, and I already tagged it. And I already said what I need. So I'm going to get the called for 28 count Cappuccino Lugana by Fiber on the Whim. 28 count Cappuccino Lugana by Fiber on a Whim. If you are stitching over 1. Needle size 26. And it gives you the DMC. Or the specialty thread. Antique Rose. Country Redwood. This is just exquisite. I absolutely, oh my goodness. This one is even better. Look at this. I absolutely love it. 1880. Wow. That's the one I'm going to do. I'm going to do that one. It might take me a little bit of time. And looking at it, there's a couple of specialty stitches, but not much. Actually, no, that's not specialty. Sorry, that's just showing a different color. No, not at all. Nice. So there's a series of smalls in here that I can do. And I'm really, really interested in doing one of these. I'm going to start it my birthday month, which is October. And I'll probably start it on my birthday. All right. So I have a Q-snap in there already. I just need to get the fabric and the threads, which I will do. All right. Now, one last thing before we end. I just wanted to show you. Again, remember I told you I dyed this fabric, so I have a bit more of it. It was so simple. I didn't realize it was that easy. You soak the fabric in water, then you boil water, you put the dye in, you pour it all on your fabric, you put it in a glass dish. You kind of scrunch it up. You pour all the water off of it with the dye, and then you rinse it, pour it off. Then you put it on a baking sheet and you put it in the oven. Oh my God. On 250. Listen, I had no idea. No idea. Okay, one more thing. And then we're going to call it a wrap for Sunday show and tell. I just wanted to show you. Remember I told you I was in, this is a box from FatQuarterShop, Lori Holt, right? It comes like this. Just to let you know. By the way, I bought it on sale for about, I don't know, 14 bucks. It was like 50% off, something like that. I should have bought more than one, but I bought one. I wanted to see if I liked it. I absolutely love it. And if you go inside, I have my threads in here, but I have my fancy floss. So remember I told you I was just buying, and I think this was probably 15 bucks a month. I think it was about 13 bucks plus tax. And every month I would get Classic Colorworks. Right? So before I actually go and order floss, I look here to see if I have it already. And you see the date up there? June 2022 club. And the other one was July. So I did that the whole, I think all of 2022. And I just did it for 1 year. Oh, there's brown sugar. I need that color. All of 2022. Pebble Beach, that's another one I need. So some of them I don't even have to buy because I have. I think I'm going to do the same thing with the Weeks Dye Works. I won't do it until January though, or maybe December of this year. And I have a few more in here, needles in here, and I have some regular DMC as well. Now this box comes with, I haven't organized yet. Look at this, it's great. Cards. Sorry about that. It comes with cards. You can organize. So Lori Holt has stitch cards that FatQuarterShop sell, and I think they fit perfectly in here. I have not purchased them. Also, when I buy DMC, I throw it in here too. Because again, as I get patterns, I buy the DMC. And if I don't have time to kit it up, I just throw it in this box for now. I'll get to that some other time. All right, so I hope you liked my FlossTube #1. Come back for more. We're going to have a lot of fun. I am going to cross stitch on Sundays and Mondays. I will start doing lives. I probably won't start doing lives until June because of a lot of the stuff that I have going on. But I will start in June. So I'm hoping that you guys will come and have fun with me. And we'll do some whipping chats. So thank you very much for joining. And Cinco de Mayo might be over for most. But for those that are still in May 5th, happy Cinco de Mayo. And I'll see you next time. And don't forget to bling it up.